Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike here. Today we're talking about something super important, especially during the hot summer months: dehydration. You know, when we talk about health and wellness, we often focus on things like diet and exercise, but staying properly hydrated often gets overlooked. It's such a crucial aspect of our overall health, and the truth is, many of us aren't getting enough fluids, especially when the temperature's soar. So today we're going to break down the signs of dehydration and give you some practical tips to keep you feeling your best, even in the heat. Let's dive into the signs of dehydration and some tips to keep you hydrated. So what exactly is dehydration? In simplest terms, it's when your body loses more fluids than you're taking in. Think of it like this: your body needs water like a car needs gas. Water helps regulate your body temperature, keeps your joints lubricated, transports nutrients, and flushes out waste. Now imagine your car running low on gas. It's not going to function as well, right? The same goes for your body. When you're dehydrated, your body can't perform at its best. That's why it's crucial to recognize the signs early on and take steps to rehydrate. Ignoring dehydration can lead to more serious complications like heat exhaustion, heat stroke, kidney problems, and even seizures. Nobody wants that. So let's talk about some of those warning signs your body might be sending you when it's not getting enough fluids. One of the first and most obvious signs of dehydration is a dry mouth. You know that sticky, parched feeling you get when you haven't had a drink in a while? That's your body telling you it needs fluids. Stat. Your mouth produces saliva to help you chew, swallow, and even speak properly. But when you're dehydrated, your body conserves fluids, and saliva production is one of the first things to go. Now, a dry mouth on its own might not be a huge cause for concern, especially if you've just been exercising or haven't had a drink in a couple of hours. But if you start to notice other symptoms along with that dry mouth, it's time to pay attention and start replenishing those fluids. Let's talk about something we all do, but might not pay much attention to: going to the bathroom. Believe it or not, the color of your urine can tell you a lot about your hydration levels. When you're properly hydrated, your urine will be a pale yellow color, almost clear. But as you become more dehydrated, your urine will get more concentrated and turn a darker yellow or even amber color. Think of it like this. When you add a few drops of yellow food coloring to a glass of water, it's a light pale yellow. But if you keep adding more drops without adding more water, the color gets more intense, right? Same idea with your urine. So next time you head to the bathroom, take a quick glance. It could be your body's way of telling you to drink up. Feeling more tired than usual even though you've been getting enough sleep? Dehydration could be the culprit. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, which means your heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout your body. This extra effort can leave you feeling exhausted and sluggish. Think about it, your body is like a well-oiled machine, and water is the oil that keeps everything running smoothly. Without enough water, the machine starts to struggle and you feel that fatigue. So if you're constantly reaching for that extra cup of coffee or feeling like you could nap all day, try reaching for a glass of water instead. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Ever stand up too quickly and feel lightheaded or dizzy? That's a common experience, and it's usually nothing to worry about. But if you're frequently feeling dizzy, especially when combined with other symptoms like fatigue or a dry mouth, it could be a sign of dehydration. Remember how we talked about dehydration causing your blood volume to drop? Well, that drop in blood volume can also lead to a decrease in blood pressure. And when your blood pressure dips too low, it can make you feel dizzy or lightheaded, especially when you change positions quickly. So if you find yourself feeling unsteady on your feet, reach for some fluids and see if that helps you regain your balance. The dreaded headache. It's one of the most common ailments out there. And there are countless things that can trigger a headache, but did you know that dehydration is a major culprit? That's right. Not drinking enough fluids can leave you reaching for the pain relievers. Here's why. When you're dehydrated, your brain actually shrinks slightly due to the lack of fluids. This shrinkage can pull on the membranes that surround your brain, triggering a dehydration headache. The good news is, these headaches are usually easily treatable. Grab a glass of water or an electrolyte drink and you should feel relief soon. Chapter 7. Dry skin, your skin's cry for help. Your skin is your body's largest organ, and it needs plenty of hydration to stay healthy and functioning properly. When you're dehydrated, your skin can become dry, flaky, and less elastic. Think about it. What happens to a grape when it dries out? It shrivels up and becomes a raisin. Your skin cells are no different. Now, dry skin can be caused by a variety of factors like cold weather, dry air, or even harsh soaps. But if you're noticing that your skin is consistently dry despite your best moisturizing efforts, it could be a sign that you need to increase your fluid intake. Chapter 8. Thirst. Don't ignore your body's SOS signal. This one might seem obvious, but it's worth mentioning. Thirst is your body's way of screaming at you to drink something. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already somewhat dehydrated. Think of thirst as a late warning system. You don't want to wait until the alarm bells are blaring before you take action. Instead, try to be proactive about your hydration. Carry a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day and sip on it regularly, even if you don't feel particularly thirsty. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Chapter 9. Combating dehydration, tips to stay hydrated. Now that we've covered the signs of dehydration, let's talk about how to stay hydrated and keep those fluids topped up. The good news is, staying hydrated is relatively simple, and it doesn't require any fancy equipment or expensive supplements. The most straightforward tip is to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Aim for at least 8 glasses, but you might need more depending on your activity level, the climate you live in, and your overall health. Chapter 10. More than just water hydration hacks. While water should be your go-to hydration source, it's not the only way to replenish fluids. Fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumbers, and spinach are surprisingly high in water content and can contribute to your daily intake. Sports drinks can be helpful if you're sweating a lot during exercise, as they replace electrolytes lost through sweat. And don't forget about other beverages like milk, juice, and even tea and coffee. Just be mindful of added sugars in some drinks. The key is to find what works best for you and make hydration a part of your daily routine. Outro. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Thanks for watching. Remember, staying hydrated is key to enjoying your summer safely. By recognizing the signs of dehydration and taking steps to stay properly hydrated, you can avoid those uncomfortable symptoms and keep your body functioning at its best. Remember to listen to your body. If you're feeling thirsty, drink something. Don't wait until you're experiencing more severe symptoms. Make hydration a priority in your life, and you'll reap the benefits of feeling energized, healthy, and ready to take on whatever the day throws your way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay cool and hydrated.